Welcome. I'd like to showcase some of my most recent progress on the little video game project I've been working on. This window on the top here is the scene view, and under that we have an instance of the game currently running. This little cyan sphere here in the center is a placeholder object representing the player character, and I've been making a camera that can move around them. I have a controller hooked up to my laptop, and if I take the right thumbstick and move it to the left, it moves the camera to the left around the object. Moving the thumbstick to the right moves the camera to the right around the object. It responds to the pressure sensitivity of the joystick, so if you tilt it just a little bit, it moves it slowly, but as you tilt it more, the camera will speed up. You can do this in both directions appropriately. You can also move the camera above the player character by tilting the joystick up, and if you tilt the joystick down, it will move the camera below them. Now, I haven't actually currently programmed any kind of collision into the camera, so if you take it through walls or the floor, it will just move right through them, which is fine for now. The camera is programmed to follow the player character, so even if you were to take the player character and move them around a little bit, you can see that the camera still follows them perfectly fine. Another feature that I've programmed into this is that there's 3 levels of zoom. Currently we're looking at it at a middle level, but if I were to take this right joystick and press it in like a button, doing it once brings the camera zoomed out, doing it again zooms it in close, and pressing it a third time brings it back to the middle there. You can press the button repeatedly in order to cycle between these 3 different levels of zoom, and you might notice that the camera doesn't immediately snap to these new positions, but rather it zooms in a little bit smoothly, speeding up at the beginning, and then slowing down as it gets closer to its desired zoom level. Another feature that I've implemented here is that we have an ability for the camera's controls to be inverted horizontally and or vertically, so that you can also move the stick left to move the camera right, right to move the camera left, up to move the camera down, or down to move the camera up for players who have preferences. We can also adjust the camera's sensitivity. So if we were to set that at a low value, such as 1, now when I move the joystick, even when I push it all the way, it still moves very slowly, which gives the player a bit more control and precision over their movements. Or we can bump this number up a bit higher, make it something like, let's say, 10. And now when I move the joystick, the camera moves much quicker. It's a bit harder to control here, but it allows the player to quickly swivel the camera right around themselves so they can react to whatever they want to if that's their preferred way of playing. Anyways, that's my progress so far, and I'm a little bit proud of it and happy with how it's turning out. So thank you for watching.